Hello everybody, ZAVG Reviews here, and today I'm going to review Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Mortal Kombat Armageddon is the second latest installment in the Mortal Kombat series, considering DC Universe is the latest. I think it's the second latest, that is. Don't judge me because I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, Mortal Kombat is basically how it's been for all of the years to come. Just an arcade-style, beat-em-up, smashing kind of game. There is a story mode in this game that it doesn't go too deep. Basically, what you're trying to do is trying to rescue your brother from evil, I guess, or the world from evil by defeating this one character named Blaze. You want to work with your brother, but you turn out he's been turned into an evil genius too, so you can't work with him. And most of the other characters are against you for some odd reason. It's almost like when you begin to tell them that you're part of their team, they just don't listen. There's an arcade feature, like the storyline is. In the storyline, you sometimes play as a feature where you're just walking around and you hit people, almost like in a Streets of Rage game where you just go around and hit people. And then when you're about to face a real boss like Sub-Zero or Scorpion, the gameplay changes and goes into an arcade mode match. So yeah, there's an arcade mode match. There's arcade mode is where you go face like 9 different characters at harder levels depending on how high you go. And then you face the boss. That's the arcade as it usually is. Story mode. There are a couple of other modes in this game. You can create your own character, which is new to the franchise, I'm pretty sure. I haven't played a Mortal Kombat game to this one since Deadly Alliance days, but never mind in that part. So anyway, there's the that, and the ability to like buy things with the money you have is back in the game, but the ability to earn money in this game is way too easy. I mean, way too easy. I mean, all you gotta do is go through story mode, unlock chests and coins that are all around the whole freaking area. And it's that easy. You'll be rich in no time. And that's what really is disappointing about this game, is that it's way too easy to earn money. Another thing is you can do useless games like Mini Kart, where some Mortal Kombat characters are racing. It's a pretty useless mode, and I recommend skipping it at all costs. Yeah. Almost every single Mortal Kombat character I can think of is in this game, which is a really, really good feature. But one of the bad things is they've toned down the fatalities by a little bit, and by a little bit I mean they're not even in here anymore. The fatality system is completely different. What happens is you have to randomly choose some moves on the PlayStation controller or the Wiimote, waggle it around, or press random buttons until you figure out their special fatality combination and use the buttons. The fatality system is completely gone. It's just completely random. And it's extremely stupid because all you have to do is press random buttons. The original fatalities are gone. Everyone can use the same fatalities in this game. If you're really good at it, you can make it brutal, but it's just not the same. As you would see Scorpion lighting someone on fire, Sub-Zero turning on someone into ice and breaking them, or is Sonya giving someone the kiss of death as normal. But, you know, I think they've really tried to make this game as much as a thinker as possible. Should I get it or shouldn't I? Well, here's the thing. The arcade mode is just as good as it'll ever be. The characters have themselves different moves like they do in every game. And it's remarkable, just like all the other arcade modes is. And I love all the other arcade modes, just like I do this one. And the continue system works just the same as the other ones, too. You leave off on the fighter you lost on, which is another good feature. Yeah, that's basically it. The story mode doesn't have a whole lot of story in it, but it is action-packed, and I do like that. The arcade mode is good, as in all games. The crypt is okay, except for the fact it's hard to earn money, and that's all the actual features, basically. Like I said, Create a Fighter is in this game, but it's not anything special. You do get to choose your moves, but you have to buy them first. You're left with a whole little section of moves until you're able to gain more. One thing I really did hate about the creative character mode is that you can only create up to one character at a time. If you want to change or make a new character, you have to delete your old one, which is really stupid, as I think. Well, anyway, all I could say in this game is, should you buy it or shouldn't you? Well, here's the thing with Mortal Kombat. After you beat the story, you'll probably never want to play this game again. Usually in all the other Mortal Kombat games, when you defeat the arcade mode with someone, you get like a special ending. Well, you do, but it's just I'm doing a special dance at the end, and you're not able to save it. You'll never want to come back to this game again, not even to unlock all the other stuff there is to unlock in the crypt. Once you beat the story mode, which takes you about a good 2.5 hours maybe, depending on how serious you are in completing it, the arcade mode you'll play about twice with some of your favorite Mortal Kombat characters, but you probably won't come to it again. And that's what really disappointing is. There's hardly any replayability in this game at all. That's why I think it's worth a weekend rent, but besides that, I would definitely not buy it. But don't skip it. It's worth the rent. And I give this game a 7 out of 10. You can do better, Mortal Kombat.